ready for your semi-main event? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. And it is for the RPW Kamikaze Championship. Introducing first.
You know what that means, Peapod?
Talk about a man that is currently holding some of the biggest deathmatch titles in the scene now. It's the Bev, Bobby Beverly, making the first defense of the Kamikaze Championship that he won from the after over 500-day reign of Remington Roar. Back at White Line Fever, KG, me and you were there in person at the world-famous Berwyn Eagles.
What a night it was. A night that lives on forever on IWTV and in the annals of the Deathmatch Elite Facebook group.
In the annals. Definitely annals for sure. As the Bev comes in with that beautiful Iberian Championship belt. The Kamikaze title goes across the deathmatch scene, can be defended anywhere at any time, and the Bev not only holds titles here, but holds titles at our friends at Severe Violent Nature as their ultra-violent champion.
And his opponent, one hell of a challenger, Peapod. I gotta tell you, man, Nathan Mowery, there's been an absolute fire lit under this guy, and with his Blood and Honey series and everything else he's been doing, the Killbilly, I feel like, is just putting Southern Deathmatch on his back and bringing it out to the world, baby. And that's why he's a great fit, I believe, right here in RPW.
Representing the Coven of the Goat, had showed up and showed out at Miasma 2 in Las Vegas against Dimitri Alexandrov, could not capture the World Wrestle Rave Championship there, but that doesn't mean that we here at RPW can't respect what Mowery's done. Obviously, debuted back at Whiteout, insulting everybody and anybody in the Detroit area with that no-ring deathmatch, but you have to give the devil its due. Nathan Mowery is the man on the rise in deathmatch as we go to the official announcements here for our second of 3 title defenses tonight.
And you can tell Mowery's in the zone. He's fired up, he's ready to go to war, and Bobby Beverly, beneath that cool exterior, is a warrior ready to go.
Introducing first the challenger, standing in front of me. That's what do that. He hails from the sawmills of East Tennessee, weighing in at 200 pounds, the visual death artist, the human grindhouse field, the Killbilly Nathan Mowery.
Mowery wants to win and wants to win the Kamikaze Championship. Can he do it?
Here's his opponent. He hails from Youngstown, USA, weighing in at 210 pounds, representing EIP. He is the reigning and defending RPW Kamikaze Champion, the ultra-violent enforcer, Bobby Beverly.
Putting Ohio on his back, the ultraviolet enforcer, Bobby the Bev Beverly, makes his first defense of that newly won Kamikaze Championship here tonight at Face Eater.
And he's got, like we said earlier, one hell of a challenger in the Killbilly. The Killbilly versus the ultraviolet enforcer for that Kamikaze Championship right here, right now on Face Eater.
The bell is rung and we are going to begin. And we look, this is the most serious I've seen Nathan Mowery in some time. We know how dangerous he can be in places like TWE, the Blood and Honey series, all across the Southern style deathmatch scene. But Bobby Beverly knows how to tie it up with the best of them. As we've already started with a little bit of back and forth and a bundle right to the dome of Mowery.
And you can just see the force, Beverly just firing it like a missile with all his might. It's one thing to have a tube broken over you, it's another one to have like a tube almost go through your head, and it involves a lot more shards into the eyes, into the breathing paths, into the mouth, etc.
I mean, going 10, 20 miles per hour when you just chuck an explosive tube at you just feels a little bit different. I would assume. I don't feel like getting tubes on me, frankly.
And that velocity, it just continues to, the velocity of the glass continues its trajectory right into your eyes, right into your nose, right into your mouth, and Mowery absorbing it all.
I mean, Mowery knows pain and knows suffering.
Whoa!
And an ace crusher out of nowhere making it a quick work. One.
Luciano!
On only a 1 count.
Mowery try to upset the champion, try to surprise the champion.
I mean, I saw a lot of what Mowery did during his WrestleMania stay a few months ago, and Mowery continues to put Southern Deathmatch Wrestling on the map. Snap suplex there by Mowery.
And Beverly takes the ride, hooked deeply. And Beverly kicks out with force at 2.
We know how tough Mowery is. We know how tough the Bev is. These two don't have the word stop in their game.
Yeah, there's definitely no quit in either of them, Peapod. But now, inject a handsaw into the proceedings.
The saw is the law, as Mowery always says.
Oh, God, he's trying to cut his eyebrows off. Look at the blood flow, Peapod, just cutting and ripping and tearing his flesh. Bev trying to remove the blade and was successful. That's insanity. This is a living horror film.
The human grindcore film, as we heard, is really being showcased here in Florida. Which, is, to be frank, is already a horror film as it is.
Accurate. Except here at Lola's, because everything's lovely at Lola's.
Shout out to Lola's.
But not this. Not this. Lola had never had this in mind, quite frankly. And Mowery takes a moment to look with lust upon his saw while the Bev powders out and tries to get his wind, get his bearings back.
As Mowery's on the attack. Well, was on the attack. But the Bev, so explosive, so dangerous, so methodical is the Bev.
And such a ring veteran. The Bev will use every part of the ring, every part of the building. He'll use it to his advantage. He'll use it against you. Look out.
The Bev is holding championship titles almost everywhere he goes. And again, we never thought that the reign of Remington Roar would end.
Especially once it got past 450 days. Once it got past 450, I was like, this guy's going to be the champion forever. He's the Bruno fucking Sammartino of Ruthless Pro Wrestling.
I mean, those are big shoes to fill, but if anybody can fill those shoes as Kamikaze champion, it is the Bev. But he's got to start off with Mowery, who is, again, not giving up anytime soon.
The Bev was trying to walk it off. Got caught right in the face with a chair. Mowery with the headbutt, not afraid to cut his own face, to carve up his own flesh along the way, if it means he gets to do this to someone. No, he's eating the light bulb!
God.
What the fuck am I seeing?
There's perfectly good food being served at Lola's. You don't need to take a bite out of the glass.
Fans who've seen everything are like, what am I witnessing? Whole mouthful of spooky dust and mercury. But it's the Bev who's focused on business, who wants to leave the same way he came in as the champion.
Ooh, right on the spine of Mowery.
And he was smart. He just pinned Mowery right to the ring apron there. Just pinned him down and just whacked him with that chair. Created an opening, and now the Bev is going to walk on through it. The Bev, Bobby Beverly, surveying the wreckage. Trying to, oh God, are those carpet strips on that door?
I think those are carpet strips on that door.
This is about to get ugly.
May not be as flashy as a lot of other weapons you might see, but probably the most dangerous in getting into the crevices of human flesh.
Oh my God, the Bev. Throwing the Bev's version of a fastball, but with a steel chair instead of a baseball. Crowd loves the ultraviolet enforcer. Some ultraviolet feng shui being accomplished here at ringside.
Feng shui aside, taking too much time as Mowery goes on the attack.
Mowery with this whole series of headbutts, nearly half a dozen of them, to weaken the Bev. But will the Bev take the ride? Bev fighting back, creating some separation.
Uh-oh. God.
The Bev, absolutely ruthless. Just dumps Mowery on that steel ring frame right through the tube.
I mean, Mowery is hurting right now, but I think Bev is also hurting. Going a little bit slower after the first couple of winning minutes of this match.
Look at this, the Bev. Those left hands. Couple of them soup bones right to the temple of Mowery. Mowery sternum first into that buckle.
Uh-oh. I think trying to size up Mowery.
Hold on. Bev had it scouted, Peapod.
Oh.
Oh!
Beautiful backdrop driver there by the Bev.
Bev's got a big pane of glass. Set it up in that corner.
Big pane of glass and bad intentions is the Bev. Trying to go for another one. Got all of it. As you see Mowery convulsing from all of the pain.
Mowery going into shock while the Bev hooks that leg and Bev, no! Only two.
Mowery smart to getting out of the way, creating some distance between himself and the Bev. But the Bev is continuing the assault and now going towards that carpet strip door.
Danger looms ominously just below the camera shot. Mowery caught him!
Oh!
Side Russian leg sweep off the ring onto the carpet strips through the fucking door!
Nobody wins in that situation. Both men got a whole lot of strips and a whole lot of door. As both men are in pain. Look at it. Look at those tiny little spikes all over.
If you could read the lips of Nathan Mowery, I believe he just said, you know what.
I think we can read between the lines for sure.
Agony, intense pain for both these competitors, but still they fight through. Still they push on. So much on the line here. Kamikaze title, bragging rights, respect, the winner's share of the purse.
The Bev does not want his title reign to be cut short. But Mowery would love to be playing spoiler here.
The Bev takes the ride. Hip first into the tubes. New champ, no.
Only a 2 count there by Mowery.
Bobby had told me that his plan, his goal is to exceed the title reign of Remington Roar. He wants to far exceed it.
I mean, Remington Roar took on a who's who of competitors, while as Remington, as a Kamikaze champion. But Nathan Mowery is definitely one of those names that are on the tips of people's tongues when it comes to the future of Deathmatch. And he's here to take one out on the ultra-violent enforcer.
Mowery with more tubes. The Bev just absorbing all this punishment. Mowery looking for a bundle, and he found it.
He's looking for something extra spicy. He came in there with a bag, and I think a calling card of Nathan Mowery is involving flammable substances.
Oh, God! Good God, the ring's on fucking fire!
That could have ended a normal man, but the ultra-violent enforcer just fed off of it, and now going to the well once more.
Round 2. He may have lost his lighter.
There we go. Oh, meets him halfway.
The Bev in control.
Fisherman suplex there. 1, 2, 3.
Mowery, that hesitation, looking for a lighter. I believe that hesitation by Mowery, Peapod, cost him his shot at the title tonight.
Bobby Beverly is victorious, and Chalk the first victim in the reign of the Bev as Kamikaze champion here at Face Eater. Ruthless Pro Wrestling, Peapod, Kevin Gill on the call. Main event time, moments away.
It's about to go down. The final of 3 championship matches is up next. And it's got a lot of work cut out for it if it wants to top everything we've seen so far tonight.